Aloha and welcome to my Bloodstained Ritual of the Night live stream. Today we are starting the game. First thing we are doing is renaming. For these of you who don't know, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a action platformer similar like to Castlevania or Metroid, and it's usually called a Metroidvania. But for now, I'll let you enjoy the story.
Just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. There was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shardbinders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shardbinders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shardbinders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. Demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
So yeah, basically it's similar to the story with Dracula's castle, which gets summoned around the world and releases his hordes of demons to attack villages and countries nearby. But they basically just removed Dracula from the plot and made the alchemists the bad guys. Well, the bad alchemists, because there are also good alchemists like Johannes.
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Ah, this chest.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
Attack of the tentacles. Big combat from me. Now that's the feature of the game you just got shown. When you kill enemies, you can absorb their abilities by getting shards from them, because Miriam was some alchemy project by the alchemists. She's something like a homunculus able to absorb demonic powers.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually...
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
How did how did the other one get inside? Through the window.
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
So basically, the neat thing about this game is you have tons of different weapons you can use, and through alchemy change them to other different weapons, which all have a different fighting style. For now, at the beginning, we get the Kung Fu shoes and the knife. The knife has extremely short range, but you can spam it faster. The Kung Fu shoes are for people who maybe enjoyed some fighting games, because you can perform some special actions with them. Also, most of the cosmetics you get, which increase your stats, also appear on Miriam. So when I would remove the Ares horns, she doesn't have them anymore. But I also lose this one defense stat. And the same goes for scarves, accessories. The only thing I think you don't see is the different dresses you can get, which is kinda sad, but I survive it. With the Kung Fu shoes, you can, when you played fighting games, do some Street Fighter or Tekken inputs, which allows you for some special kick actions, which on the ground is not really that special, but there will be later on the ship be a point where I can show you to reach an item, which is intended to get normally later when you revisit the ship. On top on the left you see I have a red bar, which is my health, and a purple bar, which is my magic meter, which increases over time from, well, automatically. Besides that, I have just a normal jump, and I have a backdash, which has some invincibility frames, but it's still kinda slow. I think for speedrunner, it's at the beginning even the fastest way to move, because it's kinda faster than going just normally walking.
Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Yeah, there are also different kinds of magic I can cast. The shard I just got from this enemy is that I can just summon a water splash. But there's a different kind of magic for which you can use the right control stick to cast normally the magic, but I don't have a shard for this yet. And you can use the right stick also to activate doors like this. For now I just kill the enemies nearby to hope that I get a few new shards. Yay, my first level up. And a country dress. Which does not appear, but it increases my defense stats. On the top of the right you see the minimap, which you can also open by using select and zooming in and out. But for now I keep exploring the ship and butchering the enemies. And hope that this bird will finally drop his shard. A dull hammer. Rusted ring. I think it increases like my defense by 1. Even 2. Ah, yes, what I forgot to mention, I also have a dash. For this I just have to crouch and press the jump button. Then instead of jumping, Miriam goes for the dash, which even damages enemies. Tunic? Okay, the country dress is still better. And in the ship, well, not only in the ship, like everywhere you can find books to read, which give you some lore, which give you some infos about enemies, or even some special weapon techniques. Because I mentioned the fighting game inputs you can do for the Kung Fu shoes I right now have. You can also do some different inputs with different weapons to unleash special skills with them, which still is draining your magic meter. Now I just got all the attributes. And I think really every enemy which can appear can drop shards. Ah, fireball. Sorry, flame cannon. I mentioned this, the spells for which I have to use the right stick to aim. Flame cannon is one of them. Overall, I think you have 4 or 5 different types of shards to equip. A normal attacking shard, a directional shard, which is the flame cannon. Passive shards, which like increases your stats, like increases your luck, increases your strength, reduces your MP consumption. Then there is familiars, which just hang around with you and do stuff. And oh, I don't really know what manipulative was again. We find out. What's also neat about this crystal shard mechanic is you can get multiple times the same shard from enemies, which increases the power of the shard you're using. Like when I would get multiple flame cannons, it could increase the size of the fireball I shoot, or make that I shoot multiple, or just increase the damage. Another level up, I take it. Aha, flame cannons are weak to water. What is the price? This SP rounds I just got are special ammunition for guns. Yes, there are guns in this game. Horse and cotton. Water, water, water. Ah, another chest. A short sword. Ah, but I cannot remove my shoes for now. I need them. But to be fair, I'm more enjoying the swords and whips in this game than normally the shoes for the close combat. And this is a safe room, which full heals when you take rest on the couch. And, well, allows you to save. I mean, it's a safe room after all. The good thing is, what makes the grind for some shards in this game much easier is that you can easily kill enemies spawning next to a safe room, because if you ever happen to be on low health, you can just go back, save, full heal, and also recovering your magic points like instantly. So normally every shard you get close to a safe room you already should have collected or even leveled. Tattered scarf. Like you just saw flickering around, I got the new scarf on her. The small objects like lamps in the background you can destroy and normally get again some magic points out of them. Could you please, thank you, come back? Also, Halite sugar. Halite or Halite, or how's it called, is basically just salt in this game, which you can use for alchemy or to cook some recipes. Sadly, no other shard dropped for now. Oh, the claymore. Die, tentacle monster. Corn seed, rice seed, potato seed. Ooh. Dull hammer. Head flail. It takes more MP, and for the beginning it's not that good. I mean, you see I just take like him the flail and whip it around one time. The good thing is I hit in front and behind me multiple times, and if I farm multiple shards of him, the size of the flail increases. Hairband. More defense. And on the map you just saw, normally the map doesn't show this, I think, but there was an entry to the right, so it was obvious that this wall is breakable. So you just have to attack it. Oh, 1000 gold for the beginning. And more max MP. Yes, you're getting increased HP and MP for leveling up, but you also get increased HP and MP by finding some special potions hidden on the map everywhere. Spear rounds, musketoon, or musketoon. That's basically the gun I was talking about. When you use it with the normal ammo, you have infinite ammo. But you can equip different types of ammunition you find or craft over the game. But when you use the special type of, well, bullets, you are limited to how much you crafted or found. After that, you switch automatically back to normal bullets. Another safe room. A potion. Yes, you can at any point in time go in your inventory to just heal yourself with the potions or the magic potions or antidotes, like what you need. You can use it in the inventory. But I think there is also some short button mapping that you can equip an item to instantly use. And I just turned back. Dormammu, I've come to bark. Oh my god. His flail instantly kills him. Good sir, would you please give me another shot? The whip. Now I can do the Indiana Jones. So many weapons I would to show you right now, but just after a short while I will. Could you calm down? Thank you. Bronze. More money. And that's the skip I'm talking about. From up here there's a chance to reach the other side to the right. But with my normal abilities right now I would not be able to do it. But with the special Street Fighter kick inputs, you're kinda levitating a little bit in the direction you make the special kicks. So I can get a pirate hat, which for me is kinda awesome because it increases my luck stat, and luck depends on if the enemies drop their shards or make it more likely that they drop items and or their shards. So most of the time you see me just doing a high luck run because I want to farm the shards, and lots of them. But now I can finally change back from the Kung Fu shoes. You see the whip gameplay is kinda not that special. It's just hitting to the direction you're looking a little bit lower. There are special inputs for the whip, but I don't know them yet. Normally I can go for the short sword because it has medium range and the attack speed is kinda nice for me. Or I go for the claymore because the high damage potential. And you can easily cancel the end leg of the claymore by using the backdash. The knife is... Well, you see, you basically have to stand in your enemy to hit him. Level up. Come on, come on, come on. Yay, water splash level 3. Or rank 3. 3. Die. Just saving the pirate head. Ah, true. I'm short before the for the final boss, but not there yet. There is still a small part of the ship I can explore. A little bit of bronze. This hellish looking doors are showing the entry to a boss stage. More money. And there's still one red left. Come back, come back. Like I mentioned, everything in this game can drop a shard, so even the rats can. Could you please not? Thank you. Dullhammer kill. And Dullhammer kill. And Dullhammer kill. And come on, one more. Sea urchin. I don't know what it is. Maybe some material for alchemy later. As much as I would enjoy farming more of the Dullhammer, ladies and gentlemen, we entering the first boss.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense!
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gremory, we're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
Time for action. This fight is not that challenging. You just have to go close to her to make damage or use projectiles. And when she switches to this position, she just is attacking from the left to the right. As long as you don't stand on the ground while she is making the Super Soaker, everything should be fine. The only thing annoying is the tentacles in the background, which sometimes hit you on stage. And done. And something what's guaranteed to drop is always the boss shards. Thrashing tentacle.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
And yeah, a little gimmick of the game is that you, in most dialogue scenes with Miriam, you see usually what you equipped her. So you see the headpieces, the accessories, the how's it called? The scarves.
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Yeah, after the boss fight, the ship basically crashes into the riff. And now we can all the time go back and explore the ship if we want. And I have later for the 100% completion of the map. But you see, for now, we just arrived here and I already hit 4% 70. Hi, Galentine. And what are you doing now? I have to warn you, I have to quiet down a little bit when I start talking about the game, because I already know most of the stuff. But it's nice to see you now chilling. Then thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. then that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
Woo!
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
I see. Then I increased the game audio a little bit. I'm always not sure what is too much for the listeners and what's not.
An exorcist.
And normally when you start the game the first time, the audio is way too loud.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
Normally I go for the claymores because you can end the end leg of your claymore hits with your backdash. But I also go for the normal swords because you have medium range and relatively balanced damage output into attack speed.
But she deserves to be armed.
Yes, very. I told you when
Besides
I
that,
contacted you,
sometimes I
Shadbinder
use
Jewel
whips,
is
but
responsible
yeah,
for summoning the
I think I
castle.
never really touched the guns in this game.
Yes, there's no mistake about that.
What? You spoke to him?
The only thing I did at the beginning was using the boots to reach an item for which you normally should just come later back.
I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you.
To be fair, Miriam already did her choice before arriving here.
You don't have to.
Yeah, the special ammo for the guns is the problem. I mean, you can craft it, but it takes way too much resources. You can also buy it from Dominique, but it's still kinda expensive. And as soon as you go back to the normal ammo you have infinite of, you just don't have the damage anymore.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulder.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right?
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
So, first stop, save point.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
Come on, Johannes could also throw some magical Molotov cocktails at enemies.
I'll be fine, Johannes.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
I love how I glow red in the background because I'm low HP.
Ah, here she is.
Yay, some stuff for alchemy.
So, what'll it be?
Craft. No, too short. No. 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 Longsword. I already got one. I think most of the equipment
Once
I
I've transmuted an
find
item,
sooner or later
I'll
in the
pass it on
castle,
to the
so
I'll do my best
for
to
now
inform you,
I
but
start
when it comes to
start
items-
stockpiling resources.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive.
Well, then good night, Galentine. Bye.
If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger. Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be?
Do I have something to cook? No.
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
The summary. Some bad alchemists tried to get a lot of power by summoning a castle from the hell. It ended not well. The good alchemists had to get together to stop it by creating shardbinders like Miriam and Gebel, which was, well, enhanced humans by alchemy, which made their bodies able to absorb the shards of the summoned demons. So they just got stronger by the powers the bad alchemists summoned. And after all this, they stopped the bad alchemists, and the only two surviving were Miriam and Gebel. I think I have to talk to Dominique first.
Miriam, since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
may accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What are you looking to buy?
Simple. Okay, she already has better equipment, but also more expensive equipment. Special ammunition for the different guns I can use. Garbo head. Does not look that Garbo to me. The nerd glasses. Okay, for the beginning I just go for some materials to cook. No, I can even wait for them.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving. If you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
Oh, hello, miss. Oh, you're looking fit as ever.
Ha!
Mm. Here I can later progress something in the story to reach a different place, but for now I don't have to interact with it. So after the talk with Dominique, I unlocked the NPCs like this woman, which gives you, like most of the times, some killing quests for some special monsters, like water monsters killed my husband, please kill them in revenge. Or 3 dragon enemies killed our neighbor, please kill 5 dragons and get some items.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay.
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Mortar. These are basically like the slow black blob zombie monsters.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
So with the key Dominique gave me, I could now progress further, but I have some small town business. This guy is using the potato, rice and wheat seeds we got and can start growing them while I'm exploring the castle.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided.
For the beginning, I go for rice.
Can you plant this?
Sure, I'll get to work.
This lady is looking for momentums they can use to set by dead people from the city.
But you're not like us. You're...
So for Catherine, she wanted I bring her a normal tunic, which gives me 5 rice.
Thank...
I have a normal tunic here.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
5 rice, which I can use to cook.
Keepsake I'm looking for.
Right.
Now she want a normal ring.
Thank you.
Do I have a normal ring? No, just rusted. Would be neat if someone would drop his stuff. But for now I just go kill some dull hammers. Gale crawler. Wait, did I do the settings for blue blood? No, not really. Ah, yes, one of the features of the game is you can all the blood the enemies and you spill let change colors. So I could go for purple blood or white blood. Well, white blood is looking kinda dirty. Magenta, lavender, sky blue. think the tentacle monsters just lose blue blood. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Tomato. Sadly, the movement speed is something that's really slow at the beginning of the game. And there are some mobility abilities, but you get them way later. The Gale. That Flail Gale. Oh, I could easily farm the rats with this. Do they give XP? 167. Nope. Are they in the archives? Okay, the small rats are not. Ah, that's the tentacle boss. Okay, technically I can also use it mid-air. When you get here, you can watch what exactly increases when you get dupes of your shards. In the case of Gale Crawler, it increases the coverage of the move. Yeah, Flame Cannon increases the number of projectiles casted at once. Some even just reduce the MP cost. And Great Increase is something you have to do by Johannes, by bringing him the shards normally, or just materials to increase the shards. And then he sometimes increases the MP cost, but he normally pushes like your damage or even gives the shard extra effects. So getting dupes and increasing them by Johannes is your best way of action. Wait, did I just kill him off screen? Is this a thing? I mean, technically I got all the normal abilities, so I can progress to the castle. Level up. And one more normal demon to kill. Yay, I can throw bones at enemies. I never really understood what exactly does let the seeds you give him increase.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've Good work. Here's your reward.
3 rings. Okay, I
Have you
can
learned
directly
anything
turn one in by the nurse
Here's
or
what
by the
I've
sister.
turned up on the monsters.
Dullhammer, Gearmund. I think that's the dog enemies. Subnog. I literally don't know what it is. And a Barbatos.
Help my kill them.
Got any?
Here's what I've turned. Help my neighbor Lisa rest in peace.
Have you learned anything?
Here's what I've turned. Help my cousin Annette rest in peace.
So basically you can accept all quests from her at the same time. So you just have to stumble over the enemies sooner or later and kill them. Amazon Express delivery.
Who are you,
1 ring for your dead people.
Here's what you asked.
This is it. That's one more villager we can...
Save ring. What does the save ring do? Okay, I'm paying 1 attack for 15 defense, I take it. Ah, no. I'm not losing 1 attack, I'm... Oh my god. No, thank you. I mean, you can do this if you want to make a challenge run. You're tonky as... well, tonky as fuck, but at which cost?
This is...
So, now you want a Brigandine. I get a Brigandine by doing the quest of the other lady. Of Lindsay. Melting Skull. Okay, these normal zombie enemies are 1 hit. Ah, yes. Max ammunition increase. And this is a teleport room, but for now I only have 1 point to teleport to. Committing some murder. Can I... Yes. F ears. As you see, now I'm a pirate elf. Also, you can like basically sit on most shares or sitting opportunities you find in the game. Baselrad. Stupid as it looks, that's the fastest way of mobility in this game right now for the beginning. Giant rat. I can now summon a giant rat. This brings me to the building where I was hitting the floor right now. So back to the exploration. This is a wonderful transition screen. You have it like basically every area in the castle. Always this room. It's intentional that it's that dark because they want to surprise you. Fun fact, the portraits in the background are, I think, from some developers and from some people who supported the game via Kickstarter. Good thing is, as soon as I get a bat summon, I can easily farm the bats. Oh, longsword. It is slightly more reach for me. Or range. Well, and a little bit of more attack power. Iron. Technically I can use the same trick I used on the ship to reach this chest. But it's a little bit harder, so I don't do it for now. So instead of 4 slashes with the short sword, I just need 3 with the long sword. And yeah, because the way over the top existed, there's no reason that you do the cancer inputs with the doggo. I have to keep moving. I think only one room further and then I can finally go to a save point. First I save, then I show the magic of changing the blood color. You saw me changing the colors of the blood in the options. Now we take just red, because I mean it's blood. And basically most of the blood that is shown in the game just changes now to which color I want. Green. Green blood. Purple, white, pink, magenta, sky blue. Most of the special colors just look whitish. Yellow, orange. Okay, now it actually just looks like gold. I don't know how, but I somehow inted. Money!
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done.
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
Ugh, what were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way. You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
We don't have to do anything about Alfred. Did you look at him? Before he reaches the book, he dies from old age. Lion mane. It's a little too soon to leave the area. I basically did not get any new shards. And I enjoy normally at least having one new shard. Just peeking into the stage. Yay, more ammunition, because I really use ammo. Ooh, my best friend. I literally like everything about this enemy. His design, his drops, his shard. Iron. I think he has 2 drops, his sword and iron, and I kinda got unlucky. Steel. Never mind, he has 3 drops. Eater on Alcarest. Good lord, could you please drop your stylish sword? No, but he drops steel. Sometimes the ragdoll of the enemies is interesting. Okay, wind instantly kills the ghost. Okay, did not expect a shard to be the first thing to drop. You remember how I used the fireball as directional move? Well, not anymore, fellas. Now I can summon his chainsaw blade. The problem, while you're doing directional moves, you cannot execute some normal attacks. But when your directional move brings enough damage, it's kinda okay. Scale armor. How many drops does he have? Blood grinder. Scale armor, iron, steel. The last thing is the sword. Perfect. Scale armor. Ah, yes. While I'm here, I could also equip the new armor. 4 more def, but my magic attacks lose a little bit of damage. And not attack, defense. 4 more defense. No! I love when his sword ragdolls away and you cannot collect it. I just want your sword, please. And we still keep grinding. I mean, I got his shot and sooner or later he will also appear again. So let's progress the castle. You drop. Ooh, the stone mask. You heard me mention that I'm making a luck run. Well, the stone mask gives me luck and is a for those of you which are JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans. Yes, this mask is a callback to the season 1 JoJo mask.
Answer my call!
Yay! I love enjoying more luck. Level up. Level 11. Ooh, a passive shard. Increases one-handed sword and club damage. I don't have any clubs right now, but I have a sword. Ah, yes, when you don't have any shards of this kind, the game always equips the first shard you get. So as soon as we drop a familiar from somewhere, we instantly equip it. The Garden of Silence. Not that I really care about shutting up.
Answer my call!
Bloom pork. Blight trap. I can basically place a thing like they already are on the ground and let enemies step into it to take damage. And as you expect, it's kinda gobble. Oh, time for my boots to show again what they can. Kung Fu shoes. Just waiting for my magic a little bit to recover. Low. Kinda sucked. Could you please do the second one? Come on. Of course. Thank you. All this for a little bit max MP. Back to the good weapon. I mean, I don't judge anyone who enjoys the Kung Fu shoe style. Summon frog. Release toad. Release the totem. Ah, yeah. I would have enjoyed this sword a little bit more. Quacole, wait, did I just get some food? Yes. You see on the left, there is a first time bonus by using food. Every type of food you cook for the first time and then consume, or find for the first time and consume, increases your stats permanently. So I get now a permanent strength up by 1 and condition up by 4 for just eating this pork once. But after this, if I eat this pork, I just can use it as healing. That's why getting a lot of cooking ingredients is kinda important to increase your stats. But then again, for me it's mostly important because there's luck food. This Iron Maiden is only movable with a special ability, so it's blocking my way here right now. When you go too close, it takes you in and does a lot of damage. Warhorse key. This fella just let us move as soon as we can remove this roadblock for him. But we need the same ability for this one like for the Iron Maiden down there. And up, and up, and up. And a little to the left. Iron. Morgenstern. It's basically a flail. The weapon category is club, so I could use it with the passive shard I'm using right now. Are claymores considered greatswords? Okay. Firearm, whip, greatsword, club, sword, dagger, shoes. One of the two only rooms where there's this red blood moon. Could you? Thank you. Cotton. Max HP up. Time to enter the next area. Or returning back. Because now we are again in the entrance area. Steel. Still not what I want. A little bit of money. Iron. Still not what I want. Now we have our first other teleporter outside of the base camp, so we actually can teleport between two places. Ooh. We increased the size of our grinder. Not by much, but the difference between shard rank 1 and shard rank 9 will be strongly visible. Fine healing. Yes, we can also find books and chests which give us new alchemy recepts for Johannes to make. steel and iron. Spiral sword. It's not just looking fancy, it's actually doing multi-hits by hitting enemies. Like you just saw, I did multiple instances of 14 damage. So for the beginning, I think that's one of the best weapons you can get. But sadly, sooner than later, this weapon will be already out-damaged by a lot of different weapons. And it's not that good against faster moving enemies. For now, I just use this spot to farm our iron friend here. Demon Dog Fang. Houndskin, iron. I'm not really caring about the materials, it's more about the shards I get from this guy. Level up. Doggo Shard. Summon Gieremund. Iron. Einen Houndskin. Don't mind me just passing by to save. Yes, also when I do the I'm using the jump attack with the claymore to have lesser end lag and can more easily not frame cancel, but I can basically do a faster cancel of the move by backdashing. Steel. Demon Dog Fang. Iron. Come on, Daddy, just want another shard. Thank you. Level up. Wolf-Parrot Sword. Never heard of it. Is this a drop of the doggo? Ghost of no Diamond. Damn, 1% drop. Okay, 4 more attack than the normal longsword. Ooh. I mentioned that some weapons have some special fighting game inputs. This sword also have one of these. Some ammo I never will use. I'm not sure what really the input is. I make like a normal circle multiple times in a direction. Is it just a full circle? Maybe it's some quarter circle or some half circle, but for now I'm not really getting the special move input right. Ooh, arrow. 41 damage hit for this MP cost is okay. I mean, there are a lot of other one-handed weapons which will share this input, but for now I just have this one. Or does the normal longsword also do this? Nope. So the only special thing about this sword is I can do input with it, which I cannot with the longsword for now. Back to the spiral sword. Saving and then entering the boss arena.
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your execution. Kusoku Zishiki. Sure.
Could you please not backstab me?
foolishness.
Oh, he stances. Oh, okay. Phase 2. Doya.
Foolishness. Foolishness.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu!
Here we go.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing their faith.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
I was bored with her anyway.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
I apologize for my acquaintance.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
Wonderful cutscene with this mask.
I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Well, you have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side.
Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east, in the tumult of a decade ago. Perhaps even longer. Demons robbed him of everything precious to him, and he's despised everything to do with them since. His strength, however, is second to none.
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a handful regardless.
Maybe it was a lack of conviction that dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then. I mustn't leave Anne alone for too long.
Why do I end up red glowing in every cutscene? Back to the safe. Imagine I would die to the mob right after defeating the boss. Oh, I think I know which enemies are coming soon to us. Max HP up. A waystone, which I will need in like 3 seconds. More ammo for my no-gun gunman style. This will be a fella we will encounter multiple, and I really mean multiple times.
Oi, wait a minute. Are you human?
What does it look like?
Sorry, but he got a point.
I'm not sure. Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Yes, but these are all the rage in Paris.
Oh, Paris. Wow, I've never been to Spain. The name's Benjamin.
Peak. Peak. Also never been to Spain.
I'm Miriam. Benjamin, you shouldn't be here.
I know, but I'm so scared I can't even stand up. Damn, I just want to go home.
Do I have any items that could help get him home?
Take the Waystone, which is just a teleport stone.
This here help me escape?
Yes. Picture your house, and don't let go of that thought.
Spoiler alert. He let go of that thought.
Alright, I'll try it.
I think it worked.
In case you see attacking me random walls, some of them are breakable and have items in them, like the max HP or max MP up, or the ammo up. We don't talk about the ammo up. My personal fight club, I take it. And grinding him again. Money. Still hoping for some shards. Please, dude. One thing I like about the design of Zangetsu, which we just fought, he remembers me a little bit of Auron from Final Fantasy X. Okay, I guess no shard for me. Not yet. But I can grind him as soon as I get more luck equipment. Lion Mane. To be fair, that's also need room to grind. Okay. Technically, more sword expertise would he need. We keep grinding. Not sure to go for the new enemy ability first. Not ability. Oh, yes, ability. Time to kill these Edwards with the scissor hands. Oh, perfect. Okay, I already got it. The Rava Bural. Oder Bural. I mean, yes, it's just 12 attack, but wait a second. You see this? Well, you can use it while walking, and as fast as you can mash. Well, there is a limit to it, but as many times you can hit. You can even attack while using the backdash. And what this Edward with the scissor hands can also drop is a passive shard, which allows us to even attack faster with it. I mean, even also this weapon will be soon out damaged, but this and Blood Grinder are one of my favorite weapons in this game. We unlocked shortcuts. We can now make multiple gear sets with different weapon or cosmetic styles, or even magic styles, to switch like instantly in between. I could make a set that's completely built around using shards with reduced MP cost and stuff, or I could do a full high attack physical build. And as you see, you can unlock more of these slots for later. This enemy right here applies curse on us when we make contact damage, which as you see halves our max HP and max MP, but only for a short time. You could use an item to lift curse. The Death Cry. It's like a high AoE damaging move, but it's eating my MP like nothing. Okay, from here we could go to a new area, but I need the boss from this area. Ah, yes. Sometimes some of the background objects are a little bit buggy with this weapon from the scissor hand guy. I would also like to get some of the portrait spirits or shards, because they are one of the best defensive utility in the game. Save point. I call this some good progress. One more of these swords. Not that I really can use them. I mean, in some cases, some of the weapons you can push by Johannes in feeding the same item in it again. But I think the Rava Bural is none of them. But I prefer just calling them wind blades. As you saw, she has a command grab which like basically could instant kill me. If I would have not collected all these HP and MP ups before, I would be dead by now. Ah, yes. The ammo up. The ammo button nobody needs. I mean, maybe there are some gunplayer, but why? The dance mask. No, this one no luck up. But intelligence and defense up. Ah, yes, some of the face cosmetics don't stack, so normally you just get shown once. One of them. But for some reason the stone mask has priority over the dance mask. I guess it was intended by the developers to be a little bit silly.
A demon!
Wait! I'm a good killer, Barber!
Butchers and cutthroats all say as much.
I'm not a cutthroat. I've never cut anyone. Well, I have, but these scissors. They've cursed me to become a demon.
Then why not cast them aside?
Cast them aside? If I could take them off, I wouldn't be cursed. Duh.
He actually says duh.
The name's Todd. And the only way my curse will be lifted is if I barber my way through 666 different hairstyles.
Well, why not just make the hairstyles up then? Lop a little off here or there.
Ah, there's a penalty for sloppy lopping. If I don't give my patrons good haircuts, the scissors kill them dead.
You have the worst curse ever.
Yes, quite literally, yes. Please, can you help me find information about hairstyles? I'll cut you for free.
That is not an enticing offer.
No, not cut you. Cut it. Wait, what are you even worried about? You look like you could rip me into 100 pieces.
I really could. All right, you have a deal.
Basically, we can find different manuals or books to give him that he learns new hairstyles, which we can actually give him Miriam.
So, miss.
And something they later implemented via updates into the game is that you now also can change the color of Miriam's clothes and her hair. Like before this, you had really just the hair catalog. And after a little bit of the game being out, they added changing the custom colors, changing your skin color, your eye, your hair. I take the new one. I guess we give her... sapphire blue eyes. We could also make it that she has like the part of the eye where normally is just pure white would be blackish, so she would be looking a little bit more demonic. Skin color, lip color, hair color. One moment.
The look suits you fine.
Removing a little bit of this and a little bit of this. And now we are changing the hair color, that it's visible. Blue. What exactly is blue about his hair? Ah, the hair overall. They turned the saturation down so that you basically have black I guess I could go for a Raiden Shogun style if someone of you played Genshin Impact. Which is, I think, bluish into a brighter purple down the way. More saturation, more value. Oh, I did not. Oh. So, now. Costume. Ah, that's the main color, I see. So we turn it whitish and make the black parts purple. Lips. Skin, lip, eyeshadow. So, purplish lips. Yellow Raiden Shogun. I think she is a little bit more like this. Eyeshadow. Does she have eyeshadow? Ah, okay, this kind of eyeshadow.
The look suits you.
Let's give her some electro skills and call it a day. Pirate Raiden. Vampire Pirate Raiden. As soon as I find new manuals, I will return to him. More ammo. Another teleport point. I take it. Rose ring. Ring. Ah, I see. The mana roses we get for destroying the purple lights and figures and stuff just increase more mana, which we get from them. I mean, no stat increase, so technically for grinding purposes I can take it. I just get less hit, I guess. I have to get good. Ignore everything. And healing. And save point. Now I can fight with you guys. Could you come down, please? Sinister Heart. Ooh, I know where I am. This will lead me to a different area, but I first need the ability from this area. Sword Fragment. Which I would need to push the shard I get from this flying sword. Sword Fragment. I guess I kill our Jack the Ripper friend. Level up! And we hit level 17. Holy smokes. Oh wait, we just got a different hairstyle book.
Fascinating. People do their hair like this?
God has mastered new hairstyle. Level up. Ooh, this is even more Raiden Shogun.
The look suits you fine.
Or maybe half Raiden Shogun, because Raiden has first, like the other hairstyle I had, longer hair down and a little bit down the road, then the hair is starting to get knotted like this. Please, another Jack the Ripper, I need his shard. So many enemies, yet so less drops. Holy shit, 60. A little bit of healing before entering the boss. The moment your game turned to Super Smash Bros. Could you not do this? Okay. Victory of 10 HP, I take it. Craft work. Max HP, okay. When you find a max HP, you get at least a full recovery. Unicorn ring. Okay, item that literally pushes my healing items. It would have been nice. Shard. Craft work.
Go!
Well, I can use craft work to grab things and then move them around with me. And the MP consumption is like 1 MP per second, which isn't really that much. Oh, nice. Petra Ray. Fire beam in the designated direction that petrifies enemies. Funny thing is, as further you come in the game, as less enemies you meet that are actually petrifiable. But for now I call it a day with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. But I'm not ending streaming for today, I just will make a short break and then we'll start streaming Grand Cross. So I hope I see you over there. Thank you and goodbye.